Everyone, and welcome to Arsenals, and let's talk upgrades. I honestly believe, guys, that even though you kind of save your coal for the Kronstadt or Musashi, because they will disappear in this month, and the new bad boy, the US Alaska, will definitely come to World Warship by free experience. However, there's one thing I would like to mention. This is kind of important for some of you who does not test the new patch 0.8.0 in the PTS. It's the power of this absolutely crazy buff from spotting aircraft modification 1. In today's live version, it's basically only one few tiny planes who circle around your ship. And this is a big thing, because remember, guys, that if you have this modification for a cruiser, I do believe you can have like 5 minutes. We don't know exactly what's going on in the next patch. However, I do believe that this will be by far one of the most important, and it's a must purchase upgrade in the next patch. Why? It's because instead of one tiny small plane, what I can definitely see in Notzer video with the US Montana, when he popped the spotting aircraft, he had like a whole damn squad. I'm talking about like 5 or 6 planes at this consumable, and that alone saved Notzer's butt, and Notzer's, shall I say, protect himself while he had it. I know for the battleship it's not such a long period of time, but it's better to have plus 30% action time than the standard. So probably a mix between premium consumable and this huge upgrade, and it will of course benefit the highest. It's the cruisers. Besides the cruiser, guys, there's something I would like to very much talk about, and there is the new, let's go to the 19 points captain, and there it's the concealment expert. Be aware cruiser, be aware battleship, that this concealment expert has been nerfed, especially for the carriers and especially for the battleships, which basically means, guys, that the destroyer, they still will have 10% detection, and the same thing goes with cruisers, battleships and carriers, all minus 10%. So basically the carrier will lose 6%, the battleship will lose 4% from today's live version, and the cruiser will lose 2%. It's not a whole lot for the cruisers, but there is a huge thing, and that it's actually one of the most OP disgusting cruiser in this game, and I will talk about the Belfast. Let's just put what kind of a, alright, let's put a Fiji captain. Dasha Parova we have here assigned to cruiser Belfast. I'll explain you what I mean. You see, the power of Belfast in today's live version, she has tier 8 tools. What I mean by that, it's the concealment. So you see, the overpower or pay fast Belfast, it's that she has a radar. Let's go and talk to my module, right? Let's say, and before we do that, let's go and talk about concealment. 8.7 in concealment, and the radar it's 8.49, so, or 8.5. So you only have 200 meters. So once you spot, you just sail straight, and this is the power of the Belfast. You sail straight, there's a DD close, and which gonna spot you. You put the brake, put the smoke if you consider yourself in a danger. There's a lot of other cruisers and battleship. You pop your smoke and you pop your radar and you kill that destroyer. However, in the next patch, this thing will be nerfed, which basically means that 2% earlier than the destroyer will spot you, and you cannot just press the smoke and press the radar, because a smart destroyer will try to disengage from you, Belfast, and trying to shall I say escape with his life, because in today's live version, if Belfast just pop from behind the island, or you know, just open water, and destroyer is still sailing straight close to Belfast. Remember, Belfast also have hydro, and this is the reason number one, because let's face it, guys, the Belfast has 8.7 in concealment, the Fiji has 10 or 9 point something, so it's a whole lot, 2 kilometers less concealment, and it's basically almost the same ship. I know, not quite, but you get the idea. They're both tier 7, and this is by far the stealthiest tier 7 cruiser in this game, and that makes her extremely strong versus destroyer, thanks to the ridiculous hydro, radar, and concealment. Remember, guys, that this is a powerhouse versus destroyer, not so much in the next patch. And the same things go to Tech 3, and we are going to US, and we're going to Worcester, and Worcester also have extremely good concealment. Same thing goes like Belfast, today's live version. You pop the radar once you are, you know, there's someone spotting you, and that it's a sneaky destroyer. You pop that smoke, you just sail towards that destroyer, and with a lot of firepower you do have, try to kill it. It won't be so damn easy in the next patch, when your concealment is down by -2%, and same goes with US Salem and you know, Des Moines, because USL have shorter radar, but you get the point. And same thing goes with the all radar cruisers and battleship like Missouris. So keep that in mind. Basically, it's a small buff from destroyer, which can spot this cruiser, which is, in my honest opinion, one of the deadliest cruiser to face if you're a destroyer. You know, a slow destroyer. If it's a Russian destroyer, it's a different story, because the consumer are bad, but you get the point. And please let me know what you think about this new, shall I say, small nerf. But the biggest nerf is, of course, they will have the battleships. I don't know what kind of battleship should I put. Okay, that's one hell of a battleship. The battleship will be even more punishment, because let's face it, the difference between British battleship and other cruiser are close to zero. I repeat, some tier 9s and tier 10 British and tier 8, by the way, battleship have better concealment than a damn cruiser, and it shouldn't be that way. But now it will be different story when Wargaming decide to give them let's say -4% in the concealment. So basically, if you are a pretty good stealthy cruiser, tier 8, 9, and 10, you might outspot all tier 8 and tier 9 and tier 10 battleship. But depends, of course. You know, some cruisers have unfortunately worse concealment than a battleship, even after the nerf. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. But the thing is that, guys, the next video I won't talk anything else. It's just I'll talk about the new oncoming British carrier stats, and also the tier 10 Soviet battleship Kreml. I do believe that you're gonna be very interesting to see the stats. And oh boy, just a small hint. Do you think the Conquer it's OP and strong? Do you think the Conquer break the game? You didn't see nothing yet. Ladies and gents, the Soviet battleship line will come, and frankly, without say too much, it's not worth to play anything but the Russian. It will be the whole line tier 4 Nikolai, Imperial Nikolai at tier 4. Strong as hell, in a matter of fact, close to overpowered. That will be the whole damn line without saying too much. But guys, thanks guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel and let me know which one are you most hyped for the British carrier or the Soviet battleship line. Have a good one, take care, and bye.